I never told your father about my indiscretion. I was too torn up about it, disappointed in myself. And I wanted to just put the whole thing behind me. But recently, your dad told me that he had known about it for years. And he understood. Listen, it hurts that your father and I weren't able to keep our home together for you. But we made a vow together that we would make sure that you always felt like the most important person in the entire world. I really hope that you recognize that.
Why didn't you tell me all this when we were talking about dating Curtis? Was it because you knew I wouldn't approve? I mean, Curtis got you to betray your husband.
No, sweetheart. Curtis didn't know that I was married when our relationship began. And when I told him the truth, he ended things. Curtis is blameless in this.
And now, you want to be with him again? Have you been waiting for him all this time? Have you been in love with Curtis all these years?
It's true, your father and Ava have filed for divorce, but between us, I hope that it won't last.
It will if Ava knows what's good for her.
What does that mean?
Ava admitted that she's been sending father mixed signals. That's why he's been fighting the divorce. But it also might telegraph to the stalker that the breakup was only for show and keep putting their loved ones at risk.
And you know all of this how?
Ava and I spoke and cleared the air. See, I'm capable of finding common ground with anyone, even someone as common as Ava.
And you expect me to believe that you have formed an alliance with your sworn enemy? When did you and Ava have this meeting of the minds?
Earlier today, we crossed paths at the Metro Court, and it was really more of detente. I promised to look out for my father, and she agreed to limit their contact.
Well, I, for one, will feel a lot better when they find this stalker. I mean, it's bad enough that he's directing his anger at Ava and Nicholas, but it's quite another thing to involve a young child. And then that incident at the gallery with the fake blood, that just shows how sinister he is.
It is my goal to help avoid escalation of these pranks.
Pranks? Isn't that a little bit of an understatement? Maybe now that you and Ava are on the same page, you'll be able to see how much she really does care about your father.
You're on Ava's side now?
I never would have predicted it, but the thing is, I could see how happy they were together, and that made me happy for them. But Ava is the real target here, so it does all come down to her. She convinced your father to give her a divorce.
And you believe she'll hold up her end?
Yes, she's committed to it. Look, this is a horrible situation. It's breaking both of their hearts. What about you? Does knowing about Ava's sacrifice change your antipathy for her just a little bit?
Trina, honey, I haven't been waiting for anyone. I've been busy raising you and managing a career that I love. And that's a very full life. But, I mean, when you care about someone, you know, sometimes the feelings don't just go away.
When you told me you wanted to see where things would lead with Curtis, you didn't tell me a thing about your past relationship. And when I talked to Curtis, you never mentioned it either. It just makes me wonder if there's still more you guys aren't telling me.